Here we are with A Week in Hell. Before we get started with the play, I wanted to talk about this book, Phase Line Green, The Battle for Wei, 1968. This book takes place from February 14th until the end of the battle, or the siege, really, of the Citadel, which is over here on the map. This game takes place January 31st through the 6th of February, so there's a week between the game and the book where stuff kind of continues to be bad. Really more in the Citadel. These units kind of get cleared up. I can't remember. I think the author is in Bravo Company, First of the First. If I remember correctly, it's been a couple months since I read this. This book is amazing. It's one of the best memoir books I've read, especially about Vietnam. Right up there with Chicken Hawk, as far as I'm concerned. Very good and specific to this game and this battle. So the first thing we'll do, and I think I'm going to make a more clear overview video after I'm done playing this, and I'll post that first, so all of this should be clear. But the first thing we'll do is there's no daylight, so the first thing we do, we're not testing for day or nighttime, I guess, really. So we'll order. The only commander on the board right now is the MACV down here in the complex, which I think was no, this goes right here. So we'll order the MACV to bring these reinforcements on. We have to have B and C secure, and we want D to be secure for our die roll. So in this historical scenario, these green areas here are US controlled as long as we pass through them. So that's US controlled. There's no zone clearing, so CP movement. The CPs can either move or fight. Or that, sorry, you can either move or fight with a unit. Just marking these. So yeah, you have to stop in the zone for it to get control. So these two are controlled. You can't move reinforcements into the MACV until both of these are controlled, and then you have a -1 on this until this is controlled. However, this platoon can only go into spaces adjacent to the MACV. So we're good there. We'll move to reinforcements. We'll put these guys on here and then make our roll. One thing about the map that would come in handy is there's a couple rolls like this one that there isn't a table for on the map. And even this, I have this player aid, and I think it even doesn't have the roll, and it should be easy to remember, but I don't play it back to back enough for it to get ingrained in my head. So here it is. 4, 5, or 6 we can advance. I don't have my green. So it gets to advance. However, it can't move into here. Oh, actually that's going to be a 3 because we don't have that controlled. So nothing happens. So that's the end of phase 1 of turn 1, and we're good there. We'll just leave that CP marker in there. Gonna do the same thing. No clearing. He's gonna order MACV to go in here. And so they kind of end up like that. A marker is drawn. This is the enemy. It is a strength 3. So he can't actually fight right here, right now. They can move or fight. Move to reinforcements. We need a 5 or a 6. Okay, that's a 1. So they're actually going to get ambushed. And we'll take a wound. End of the phase. Gulf Company and the first commander become available during these reinforcements. Just put them there. We'll move in again. We'll do combat here. So I just rolled 2 dice. This will be for the NVA and this will be for the Marines. And you just roll on this chart here. So we are a 1 strength combat value in a 1 space. We rolled a 3. That does 1 damage. And we just turn that guy there, much like a block in a block game. It was a 3 combat in a 1. They rolled a 1 that does nothing. And then we continue combat until we either retreat or nothing, or we win. 3 against 2 and 1 does another damage. 2, 1, 4 does nothing. We are 1, 1, 2. That we don't do any damage, and they don't do any damage. 1, 1, 2. We do nothing. 1, 1, 5. They do nothing. So there's a lot of this. That's going to kill them, and they don't hurt us. So now we mark it as an infight. That's in here, and this marker is clearing that zone. Here we'll go to reinforcements. We'll try to move Alpha Company first. They need a 5 or 6. Got it. So they get to move forward. Alpha Company and the commander, 5 or 6, and they got it. So actually, that's actually really good. I'll go there. So there's no ordering to be done since the only available unit is clearing. We will go right to that. Just have to roll less than this number. Or, sorry, greater. Greater than that number. That number has to be less than the die rolls, what I was trying to say. So that is US controlled, which will allow units to get into the MACV, which is good because next up will be reinforcement. We'll do first the first. Need a 5 or a 6 still, since D isn't controlled, but the MACV can't move over here, so it'll be a 5 or a 6 until it is controlled. That does advance, so they are here. Now, in this scenario, the first convoy to reach the MACV is out of the game, so we're good there. We'll roll for this one, 5 or 6. 2, it's going to be a 1, so they will actually get ambushed. They are wounded and do not move, which is unfortunate. We'll go to the next phase, phase 2, and do ordering. Obviously, we'll order Alpha Company first to the first. They will move. So here's, I've moved over here, and there are some good victory points over there. I might actually send Gulf Company over there. We'll do some clearing over here. So there's no clearing to be done. We'll go straight to movement. Get to move 3. They'll go 1, 2. I'm not really sure from the rules if it matters if you draw now or if you draw later. We'll draw now. That's what I do. I don't remember seeing anything. I know that you can only move or fight, so there won't be a fight here. These guys will do this thing. Now, they can move. Do they? Yeah, there's a few niggling details with the rules that I'm not sure about. Because it says you have to stop if you're next to a red space. But this is controlled, so do they still have to stop? I don't know. Maybe. If I'm playing this wrong, please comment and let me know. Those things are always helpful. So we'll leave that. Reinforcements, still need a 5 or a 6. Didn't get it. We'll go to the next phase. We'll leave that up there. They will fight. There's no clearing to be done. No doubles. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna do 1 damage. Oh, yeah. I didn't do that. So you have to lay out the, and I just do it top to bottom. The rules say to, and the game provides markers to mark assault, support, and reserve. I don't ever do it just because this makes sense. Assault, support, reserve, that way. So the assaulting unit will take a damage. They're attacking with 4 strength into a 1. Rolled a 1, they do 1 damage. So they are now clearing. It's still not US controlled. Right here it's clearing. Need a 5 or a 6 there. Didn't get it. That's a 1. Another unit is going to take damage. We need to get them here before night, or else they have to go back to Fubai. We'll go here, and we'll leave it there.